Part 2, IELTS speaking test. Describe a memorable event in your life, and you should say when the event took place, where the event took place, what happened exactly, and explain why this event was memorable for you. You're going to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. I have a lot of memorable events in my life, but the most important one in this regard would be my visit to UAE, Dubai. I got a tourist visa for Dubai, which was supposed to last for 3 months. My journey started from June 2008 to the month of August same year, because it was the first time that I was to travel overseas. Traveling through aeroplane for the very first time was really a unique experience at that moment. I never viewed such a sky-high buildings before. I still remember when I reached in Dubai and was passing through Sheikh Zayed Road, which has a high concentration of a lot of skyscrapers. And when I saw these buildings, my eyes were wide open with amazement. I visited many places like Mall of Dubai, which is the biggest mall in the world, I believe. And then I visited Emirates Mall and Burj Al Arab and many more places. I think I must mention about the high quality food that is available over there. In fact, cuisines from all over the world, those could be found in food courts, which are there in the malls and shopping centers. I consider all these to be unforgettable parts of the trip. And during the span of 3 months, I enjoyed a number of musical events and of course an arranged tour in the desert, where the servings of remarkable Arabic foods and drinks were rendered. I mean, all of these observations were second to none. So this was my answer for part 2, students. Over here, you can note down 2 or 3 points. Okay. First of all, you are going to speak for 1 to 2 minutes, and for that, you need to find those questions for which you can deliver long answers, because like in this example, when and where, these are the questions which require a very short answer. So you cannot speak for 1 to 2 minutes covering these 2 questions. So look at the question number 3 and 4, in fact providing you an opportunity to produce a longer answer. So you can write down the points for these 2 questions where you can produce the long answers. So hopefully you got the point. And the second one, you must, before you speak, you need to produce the answers by writing. Okay. And in this regard, I would suggest you to write more than a page. Okay, because for speaking 1 to 2 minutes, you have to produce a longer answers, so that you can maintain the time limit to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. And while practicing by speaking, don't look at the answer which you have written. Okay, because you have to sit in front of the examiner and you have to produce your own answer at that moment. So practicing by speaking, I mean, bear this in mind, that you're not going to take the support of any kind of reading material, and try to answer the same answer without looking at the documents. And do write. Okay, do write, because in that, writing is an output, so as speaking. Okay, so these both are the outputs. Okay, if you look at listening and reading, they are the inputs. So you are providing inputs to your brain by listening and reading. And on the other hand, if you write and speak, you are going to produce output. So definitely, before you speak the answer, do write at least 1 page, as I told you already, to produce an answer. And before you answer these questions, you'll be given 1 minute. Okay, and a white paper and a pencil. So you need to write only those important points for question number 3 and 4 preferably, because you are going to write as many points as you can, because when you are speaking, you need to cover all these points. Okay, and I mean, you need to speak for 1 to 2 minutes, and you can be short of ideas while covering this time limit. So write as many points for question number 3 and 4, where you can produce the longer answers, and I mean, just have a look at those points and continue your speaking task. And last but not the least, you're going to cover all these 4 points while you are delivering your answer. So bear this thing in mind, that you are not going to skip any question. Okay, so first 2 questions are very straightforward. You can like easily answer these questions, and third and the fourth, so try to speak about all of the questions, okay, while you are delivering your test. So hopefully you're going to do very best in your exams, and wish you best of luck, everyone whosoever is going to attempt the IELTS exam. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'm going to produce more such videos in which we are going to cover part 2 for speaking IELTS test. Thank you very much.